we're going to be talking about Listerine. Hello, we're going to be talking about Listerine, a mouthwashing company. Before we go on the details of the theories and the ethics of this case, let us take a preview of what this case is about.
Objection!
To summarize this case, let us talk about the two main parties within this case study. FTC, which is the Federation Trade Commission, has a legal mandate to regulate deceptive advertising by making companies change their slogan or their advertisements. In order to efficiently convey that these advertisements are misleading, FTC either will use affiliated disclosure orders or corrective advertising orders to bring consumers accurate information. The second party is Listerine. Listerine is an antiseptic mouthwashing company that was founded in 1879. They have done direct advertising since 1921 that promotes their products to be able to cure colds and sore throats. Now, after 3 years of investigation, FTC has not only ordered them for a cease and desist, but also asked them to do correctional advertising, telling them that they need to disclose. Contrary to prior advertising, Listerine does not prevent colds or sore throats or lessen their severity. Now, we talk about the dilemma within these two issues. It is true that the products of Listerine does not prevent colds because, for one, it is virus that causes colds, not germs, which is what Listerine is inaccurate within their advertisements, as they claim that they can kill germs within colds. The second thing is that although Listerine kills millions of bacteria, they also create millions more within the mouth. Another factor is that it is because Listerine has been within the market for so long. The FTC also brought up another point where that since the advertisement has been going on for so long, consumers would keep believing that this product will help with their cold and their sore throats, whereas in reality, they can't actually do that. However, within the statement, contrary to prior advertising, Listerine does not prevent colds or sore throats or lessen their severity. The statement contrary to prior advertising should be deleted, as it only seems to humiliate the company of Listerine.
So let's talk about theories that relate to this article. First of all is consequentialism. Consequentialism is assessment of the morality of action in terms of the consequences. One of the famous forms of the consequentialism is utilitarianism. It advocated by the philosophers such as John Stuart Mill. Utilitarianism tells us the goal of the life is to maximizing the profit and minimize the suffering, and that the goal of the society and business is to maximizing profit of all people in society. In so many areas of the society, the decision makers often weigh the benefits of their actions globally to determine whether the benefits outweigh the harms. And second one is virtual ethics. Virtual ethics propose that the goal of the life is happiness. Aristotle believed that cultivating the virtue is essential to living in a full and good life. The core idea of happiness is that the moral behavior stems from a person's virtue, including integrity, honor, loyalty, courage, kindness, and so on. A person's character and virtue are used in assessing the morality of their actions. And third one is deontology. Deontology is focused on the rules, duties, principles to determine the morality of an action. It doesn't like the consequentialism, which judges actions based on their consequences. Deontology argues that the actions are inherently right or wrong. They are moral. They are moral when they do not take the advantage of others and hypocritically demand high standards from others while making the exceptions for themselves. Treating everybody equally is the main purpose of the deontology. And the last one is teleology. Teleology is about making an overall contribution to society in business, net social benefit to people. In ethics, a teleological approach evaluates the morality of an action based on its results or goals. It is closely related to the consequentialism, which holds that the rightness of the action is determined by its result.
So I am going to talk about the theoretical and test approach. There are four parts of them, which is the consequentialism, the virtue ethics, the deontology, and the teleology. The consequentialism is the companies release false advertising information and false propaganda to convey wrong information to consumers and guide them to make purchases. Just like in this case, the Listerine output the wrong information of their products and that guide the customers to make the purchase. The second one is the virtue ethics. In this case, the Listerine's engage in false advertising, aggregate the effects of advertising, and pass on false information to consumers. About the deontology, as a company, they have an obligation to tell the truth to consumers in society. They should act upon it based on the duty and the rights of letting consumers know that their products don't apply to it. But the Listerine didn't do that. And the teleology, the goal of business and society is to maximize the benefits of all humanity. So the companies should not only consider their own interests while sacrificing others to gain benefits, but Listerine's consider only their interest and they don't want to change the thing. They're doing good things, but they are sacrificing consumers' benefits and lying to the consumers. The second part is ethics and ethical behavior. The first one is poor judgments and ethics stakeholders. The second one is government failures and risk assessment. The third one is business increase accountability. The fourth one is Milton Friedman theory. For the poor judgments and activized stakeholders, the managers did not consider ethics issue when making advertisement and lying to the public when designing advertising slogans. At the same time, investors and stakeholders did not express any objection. There is a lack of ethical investors. For the government failures and risk assessment, the FTC did not play a timely role in advertising review and did not immediately manage corporate behavior norms. Instead, it only regulates the decades after things happened. About the business increase and available, or just called it the disclosure rule. The CEO in Listerine went to court to prevent the FTC from further investigating the case, citing and they potentially do not want to change things or assume that things are fine. For the Milton's freshman theory, the company is old. Listerine may be following this theory of maximize profits and increase returns for its shareholders. Therefore, it will be concerned that if the reputation tanks, it will lose shareholders as well, decreasing profits. And for the last one, the reputation, the values of honesty and responsibility. FTC's statement may lead to reputation of Listerine to tank. Listerine values of honesty and responsibility is low due to the lies that their products do not apply to. Thanks for listening.